Alright, she runs. I just have a couple finishing touches to do and obviously paint it and everything, but yeah, let's kind of get up close and personal here. Put some BMX pegs on. Fabricated this bracket here, just like a couple pieces of flat steel, and then two more out this way. Drilled a hole through it. Rebar, and this is the old brake pedal from the old quad, which is sitting over there, picked up from the dump. Welded that together, and anyway, it works. A lot of pressure actually. I just bled it earlier. New master cylinder. I had it welded on before, kind of like a little bit further back than it was, these two brackets, plus there was no crack in the middle because they were closer together. The old master cylinder, the bolts were a little bit closer together, so I had to cut it off, cut it in half, and then re-weld it on. And that black line goes to the reservoir brake fluid. This is the brake line. It's braided and goes under the seat all the way to the back, under there, right in the middle, up to here. It's a new brake assembly here, and yeah, and the other side. New sprocket. The holes in the sprocket originally didn't fit these bolts, like this pattern, so I had to take the sprocket, put it in my vise, and make the holes a little larger, just so that it would fit the sprocket. This chain's kind of loose, but yeah, the only other thing I can do, actually I might do it, you can get half links, like a half of a link online, so I might just get that, because if I took a full link out, then it's too short. So anyway, I put this sucker in there today, so the engine spins, but then this part isn't spinning, just the center part is. And when you increase the RPM, there's springs in here, you can't really see them, but they're basically like brake pads inside. They expand out, grab a hold of this, and then obviously spin the tire. I painted that. I painted the forks already, the red. So I paint this stuff black, and they have the rest of the frame white. What else? Oh yeah, inside here. So this is, I was missing one of these bolts, so I had to find this one on eBay. And this is the, I needed some spacers back here. So these are like 4 extra washers, so that these grooves in this nut would line up with the pin, so I could do that to it so it doesn't get loose while we're going on the road. Put some Loctite, which is that blue stuff that's leaking there. Put some Loctite on these 3 bolts. Hopefully those stay tight. Put a piece of rebar there, bent it and welded it down so that when you lean back on the seat, you lean back on rebar but not the gas tank. Computer chair seat from IKEA. Just pull it off here. Yeah, that's all it is. So brake line, throttle. I had to like use this fucking little rig here. See how loose it is? I gotta fix that, obviously. And that I'm gonna, I don't know, zip tie it around or whatever. Which goes to this. Used to change the gears on the bike, but it took the snapping out of it, and now it just, yeah, I have it connected. So if you go follow the black line, goes to this cable here, and then right to the throttle. And I rigged this up so that when you pull the throttle, pulling it, and inside there, that metal rod right there is directly connected to the carburetor, that black flap that's moving. Whereas before I had a governor which governed the RPM, but screw that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna rewire. There's a low oil shutoff, which is this black wire, black and white wire. I'm just gonna cut it. You don't really need it. And then route a new wire, like or solder one on from here, and then follow the frame up, and just put a kill switch, maybe up here or something. Yeah. What else? This is just the original bike brakes. I just threw it back on here. Works, obviously. And yeah. The main frame welds were done by my buddy. Like a decent job welding. Not so much that one, that was a different buddy. But the structural ones are the good ones. Like all this stuff in here, the tubing, all that stuff. You can see like it's nicely done. And over back here too. This is from this point backwards is the old rear axle from the quad, and then from here forward I fabricated everything. So I cut all these pieces, and I tack welded it together and brought it to my buddy, and he MIG welded it all together. And let's see. I ran it dry, so it'll take a second. Get the idea. Almost ran myself over. Hey, Milo? Hey? Wanna go for a rip? Hey? Wanna go for a rip? Well, that's it for today. See you later.